What's going on, YouTube? Like a little one time for the one time. This is your boy JR. Well. Today was Championship Sunday, and we got two great games today. First was the Chiefs and the Bengals. The Chiefs had it in the bag. They were kicking the out the Bengals. The Chiefs should have won by 20 at the very least, but they went up by 11 at the half. Took their foot off the gas in the second half, and all of a sudden, the Bengals started to creep back. And one thing, sports fans, football fans, basketball fans, baseball, whatever, once you let a team back in the game and you give them just a little touch of confidence, it doesn't take much, a first down here, a field goal there, a missed interception, you don't capitalize on this drive. It doesn't take much for everything to go to hell. And that's what happened to the Chiefs. Chiefs scored 21 points. They scored 3 for the rest of the game. Patrick Mahomes played a terrible second half. In the first half, he was Superman. Okay? In the second half, he was Batman without the money. And the tool belt, okay, and the Gotham name of the city. They had it, and they still had it at the end of the game. But Patrick Mahomes had a moment that was like, that's not what Patrick does. That is not what Pat Mahomes boy does. He takes 2 sacks. Shit goes wrong. They had to kick the field goal, a long field goal to tie the game. You get the ball back, and you have a chance to win the game, and you throw an interception. They get the ball back, run the ball down the field, and win the damn game. The first time the Bengals have been in the Super Bowl for 33 years. Shout out to Joe Burrow, ice water in the veins. Was he? A lot of people keep saying he was incredible. He was good. He was good enough. But the Chiefs are the one that made all the mistakes. They let him right back in the game. And you can't do that against an underdog. When somebody's an underdog and they come into your house and they're playing with house money, you can't let them walk into your house and start kicking shit off the ground, kicking shit off your table, going to your refrigerator and start eating up all your food and frying your chicken. And you got cookies over here, let me knock them off the floor, but take one. People will trip if you let them. If you let somebody come in your house and act a fool, they will act a fool forever. Forever. In the words of Cardi B and Outkast. Shout out to Joe Burrow. Year 2, he got knocked out last year, tore his ACL, came back. They were a little up and down early, and then they started to pick up steam, and they won 3 games in the playoffs. Now they're in the Super Bowl. Hey, it can turn around in a heartbeat. Teams, your favorite team can turn around in a heartbeat. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. I've been waiting 26 years. When is it going to happen? I have no clue. If the Bengals can get there before us, are we the one that are really jinxed? Are we scorned? What did we do to be this tortured of a franchise? But I digress. Shout out to the Bengals getting to the Super Bowl. Nobody in hell thought you would be there unless somebody was a Bengals fan. And whoever made that bet, somebody made a lot of money tonight. A lot of money. Moving on to the NFC Championship game. We got the Bengals in the AFC. Here come the Rams 49ers. 49ers, up at halftime, barely doing just enough. Matthew Stafford went down the field on that second drive, threw an interception. Why? Just doing Matthew Stafford things. And Jimmy G took advantage of that. They're up 10 to 7 at halftime. And I said to myself, the Rams are going to come back and win. They're going to give them payback for what happened at the end when they lost the division. They won the division, but they backed in. The Rams backed into the division. Nobody wants to go into the playoffs with a loss in that dramatic of a fashion. And it happened. But when I was watching the second half, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna get them. And when Jimmy G went up, when they went up 17-7, Because remember that game before the playoffs where the 49ers needed that game to get in, and they came back when they were down by, I want to say, almost damn near the same score. And they stormed back to get the Rams. Rams said, we're going to pay you back at the sweetest time. There's nothing better. There's nothing that feels better. I don't know why it is to beat somebody at the right time. They might have beat you the first time, but when you beat somebody when it's money on the line, championship time, we trying to get to the destiny you trying to get to. We both are here at the same moment, and I can't wait to break your fucking heart. And the Rams did it. The 49ers were 6-0 in the last 6 games against the 49ers. Well, lucky number 7 wasn't tonight. And you know why? Because Jimmy G was playing a little too cool. And I kept saying, I was like, he gonna fuck it up. He gonna mess it up. Because they only allow Jimmy G to do a few things. Throw the ball on third down. Hand the ball off to Debo. Give the ball to this person. Just play good enough. So when you play that conservative shit, it comes back to haunt you. In the fourth quarter, at the end of the third quarter, when Sean McVay called that timeout and set up the momentum going to the fourth, that entire stadium changed. It was 49ers Nation all up in there the entire time. I cut the volume down on my TV and listened to the radio broadcast. 49ers fans losing it. As the game went on, they got quieter and quieter. And all of a sudden, that momentum shift, and that whose house? Rams house. I hate that shit so much. But they took over. They said, look here, hold the hell on. We got this now. Okay, I am your captain now. And they took over that stadium. They said, this is our stadium. And 49ers fans, kiss our ass. All of a sudden, Jimmy G folded like a blanket. All of a sudden, he couldn't get first downs. He was throwing the ball here and there. And what did he do at the end of the game? Something stupid. You getting twirled around like a rag doll. He said, you know what? I can't take a sack, but I might as well just throw it in the air. Well, that was, they both were bad. They both were bad. Hey, and they got away with that shit their entire playoffs. They beat the Cowboys. And the Cowboys started to storm back. And what happened? Bullshit. You know, Cowboys have 14 penalties. We did everything in our power to lose that game. And we did. And with a chance to come back and win. That's what makes it so hard for a Cowboy fan. 49ers Sean McVay lost all their timeout. They had 6 minutes left in that game. And they left they left the 49ers with under 2 minutes left to go down this field and score. With 0 timeouts. Take notes. Take notes, Mike McCarthy. Big Mike McCarthy. It can happen. The people want to talk about Dak. Dak is so much better than Jimmy G. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Okay, Jimmy G's not allowed to do much. But when it's time for him to do so, he will fold. And that's exactly what he did. Their last 3 drives, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Well, I want to say 3 and out, 3 and out. Interception. Something to that degree. They had the game. They had a 10-point lead going to the fourth quarter and lost it. They went on a 17-0 run, and then they went on a run at the end. It was a nice run, 49ers, but your asses wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. The Rams were loaded. Jalen Ramsey, Von Miller. You know what I'm saying? They got all the dogs. Aaron Donald. The list goes on. They got all the dogs. Matthew Stafford, Odell Beckham. Cooper Kupp is unguardable. I don't know who you could put on Cooper Kupp. He's going to get open. Hey, shout out to Matthew Stafford. Getting to the Super Bowl. They traded for you for this moment. The Rams traded for him because they felt that he can get over the hump that, excuse me, talking a little too fast, that Goff could not get them to. Even though Goff got them to the Super Bowl, but in that Super Bowl, he was a deer in headlights. Go back and watch that game. He was terrified. But, you know what? Got to give it to Stafford. He got him there. He did just enough to get there. Tried to blow it. He tried to blow it. But he got there. we'll see. We got the Bengals and the Rams in the Super Bowl in LA. Second straight year that a Super Bowl will be played by the home team. So it's going to be Rams house all day long. In that place, tickets are expensive as shit. I want to say the cheapest ticket I saw is like maybe $10,000 in the cheap seats. You want a lower level bowl type seat at SoFi, it's going to cost you over 25, 30 grand. Okay, now if you got those type of chips, do your thing, player. Do your thing. You know where I'll be watching it? I'm going to go to work, okay, where they're not paying me 25 grand a day. And I'm going to get off and come home right on time and watch the game with a pizza and a smile. Okay? Just like a good old American does. But hey, shout out to the Bengals. Shout out to the Bengals. Shout out to the Rams. We got some new blood. And we got, well, Rams were in the Super Bowl not that long ago. New blood, Cincinnati, Joe Burrow, Chase, Joe Mixon. Hey, they got some dogs over there. Can that offensive line hold up? Can the Rams' weapons show up? Because that defensive line wasn't doing a lot in the first half. That all them names that the Rams have, you know, sometimes they go MIA. Can Joe Burrow take advantage of that? Just throwing that out there. I'm not trying to give a preview, but I'm previewing. You understand me? But look here. What a great day of football. Hey, we got one Super Bowl. We got one Sunday left 2 weeks from now. February 13th. The next day is Valentine's Day. Make sure you do something for your lady at that time. I know she's going to say, you ain't got to give me nothing. Look here. She's going to let you drink beer and get drunk and act a fool and eat food and go to sleep and knock the hell out. On the next day, you better make sure she got a flower, some chocolate, some candy, or some good loving. Whatever. Do something for that lady. Trust me. Trust me. Remember who told you first. I will holler at you later. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. I sure the hell would appreciate it. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. It definitely helps the page. Trust me. Follow me on Instagram at Smitty486. 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 I will holler at y'all later. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Peace. I'm through.